Alright, hey guys, remember it's TCG back with a new video. So with this video, I'm going to be talking about the new Splight support. So just so you guys know, Splight is an archetype that has kind of dominated the OCG meta currently. And yeah, it's just been topping at tournaments, and it's kind of single-handedly got totally awesome banned. And yeah, it's just been a super impactful, almost tier 0 deck. And if you guys want to see like the other cards, I can link it on the top right corner. Those are the other cards that I reviewed previously. And yeah, alright, so let's start with the first card. So here is Splight's Brine. It's a link 2. It requires, 2 monsters including a level, rank, or link 2 monsters. So that's typically what these Splights need in order to be summoned. So we can start here. It says you can only use one of the first and second effects of this card's name per turn, and only once that turn. Cannot be used as link material the turn it was link summoned. So it looks here that you're going to be restricted to only using one of these effects. So let's see here. If this card is link summoned, you can send one level 2 monster from your deck to the grave. So that's really good. It's just a Foolish Burial built in. The turn that or as soon as it's a link summoned, you're able to just dump a level 2 monster. That's great. This synergizes pretty well if you even include like the whole Toad engine. You can send Ronin Toad in there, or whatever you need, and yeah, that seems pretty decent to have, just having a Foolish Burial built into the link summon. And if another monster is special summoned while this monster is on the field, you can detach one material from your Exceed monster, then target one monster on the field, return it to hand. So of course they have their own Splight Exceed monster, as they don't have access to Totally Awesome anymore because it's banned in the OCG, and it's probably going to get banned here if they choose to indirectly choose target Splight by hitting Totally Awesome. So yeah, having to detach one material in order to bounce one monster back onto back to the hand when it's special summon is pretty solid. It's obviously not going to be as great as having a Totally Awesome. There's just an Omni Negate that allows you to take that monster, but this is great. It's just a bounce that you can just use during your opponent's turn. Obviously you're not going to use it during your turn if you choose to use the Foolish Burial effect, but yeah, it's just something. It seems like a decent card. And depending on what type of utility you can get out of this Foolish Burial effect, it can become a really great card. So yeah, pretty easy and pretty worth summoning here. So here we have the trap. This is Splight Double Cross. It's a normal trap. You have to target one monster on the field or in the grave to activate one of these effects. So you can either attach it to your rank 2 monster as material. So that's just a great way to just give more materials to your rank 2s. So for Gigantic Splight, if you want to give them an extra material, this is a good way to go about it. But it is a generic just rank 2, so it's not just limited to the Splight Exceed monster here. If your opponent controls it, place it in your zone your link 2 monster points to and take control of it. So it looks like you're actually target one monster in the field or in the grave to activate one of these effects. So it doesn't say it has to be on your field or in your grave. So you can actually use this card in order to just take one of your opponent's monsters, just target and then attach it as your own material. Or even in their grave if they choose to activate something in the grave or target something in the grave. For instance, like Brandon in red, you can just take that they were targeting in the grave. This seems extremely powerful, and if your opponent controls it, place it in your zone, your link 2 monster points to, and take control of it. So yeah, you can just use this to take control of your opponent's monster, and it's not even, this is actually, from the looks of it, it's actually a generic trap that you can, if you just land on a link 2 often, this card is pretty solid to have just to be able to just take your opponent's monster if you choose to do so during their turn. It's extremely impactful, and if you even play rank 2s, this is even better too. Just being able to take their monster and attach it, or in the grave as well. If it is in the graveyard, special summon it to your zone, your link monster points to. So yeah, looks like this just either becomes a mind control or a monster reborn, or you can just use it to attach as a material. So this is an extremely powerful trap for the archetype, and Splight, the deck, the archetype, if you guys see the cards, they don't need like this level of support. But this is gonna make it where it sustains its like place as a tier 1, tier 0 deck, because it's just extremely powerful to see here. And the link is pretty solid, but this card's really good. And yeah, hopefully I can see other people be able to use this though, as it is as a potential generic applications if you just play link 2s, or even if you play another like rank 2, if you're like commonly summon out of rank 2, then this is good, even better. But yeah, this looks like a really good card and potentially as generic usage. But yeah, if you guys want to support the channel, make sure to use the link in the description down below. It'll take you to TCG Player. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.